McCurdys. My act is going to be a little curtailed tonight because a lot of it was about these funny little observations about having sex with your hot cousins, and both of them showed up tonight. So we're going to do that offline, but sometimes I love coming to McCurdys. It's a free gig, right? But your job is your job, and sometimes I just feel like my job is just this endless string of shit that just never is going to stop. And they told me it was going to be like that. I work in the returns department at a place that sells anal beads. So you know what you're going to get into. I moved here from up north a few years back. I'm from the Northeast. People think the weather is better down here, which obviously it is, right? Give it a hand for the Florida weather. It is advertised. But for me, it's the people that make the difference, because the people up north, for me, they're difficult. They're very high stress, go, go, go. To give you an idea, my hometown is like half the size of Sarasota, and there's like 15 Dunkin' Donuts, and you can never get into any of them before 10 o'clock in the morning. So I don't think it's a fair comparison. People say, well, what do you think? You live down there, what's it worth? What's the difference? And I say, it's not even fair. It's comparing assholes and oranges. Not a fair comparison. I've been to the Orlando Magic play in a place called the Amway Center. I don't know if everybody is familiar with Amway. All right, someone sells Amway. Not gonna like this one. It's interesting to me that a gigantic pyramid scheme is now marketing themselves with this gigantic venue made to have tens of thousands of people come in every single night. And I wanted to go investigate to see if there's a footprint. I knew I was going to find something right off the bat. It stuck right out. You can't just buy a beer at the Amway Center. Turns out you got to sign up 4 other guys in your row to buy a beer. Which worked out, because I'm pretty amiable. A nickname for Florida I've heard well before I came here, God's waiting room. Everyone's heard that, right? But I've been down here for a while, and I think if you look in the right places, I think you'll agree with this nickname. I like it even better. God's breast augmentation recovery room. Go to Massachusetts. There's like 2 sets. You got to get them on a GPS. It's an app. They're hard to find. This is where my mind is at. Sometimes I'm driving. I drive the entire length of Sarasota to get to the anal bead place. And so you see a lot of these guys standing on corners, and depending on what the day is, my attitude is, I'll leave the guy a buck, or sometimes I'm all pissed. Oh, I got a lot of shit on my hands. He's not doing anything, so I'm not giving him anything. But a lot of the times, I just sit there and I look at these guys and I'm just jealous, because I say, God damn it, that guy is so skinny. That would just never happen to me. And so that maybe whatever happened to him, maybe I want to roll the window down and say, what happened? Maybe I need to try out this crash diet thing you're on, because I'm 40. There's just no way I'm going to drop these 50 pounds. Believe me, I'm a super high energy guy right now. Anybody that's got the extra 50 pounds knows this is super high energy when you get the extra 50 pounds. Trust me. I heard an interesting factoid that the human mind conscious mind can, at any moment, process 110 bits of information at any one time. And just for frame of reference, it takes about 60 to have a one-on-one conversation with someone. And I think to myself, why can't I even listen to my wife when she's talking to me? It should apparently only be taking half of what I'm saying, but it's really overclocking, and I think it's because of all the static and all these side stuff, things that are just flowing through my mind. Maybe not at a red light, because I'm going through my whole spiel with this guy, but sometimes I'm thinking, what is Kim Kardashian doing? Oh, the dishes, yeah, I'm all over it. Bruce Jenner, he's, turned into a woman, and he's calling himself Caitlyn, and it's not even with a K. What is that shit? There's a lot of stuff clogging up your mind. You have to really try and make sure you are keeping it as tight as possible. Every once in a while, you're just going to blow the lines out. Make sure you're on top of things. Since my material is killing so hard, I want to give you guys a break. And I'm going to go with an old tried and true joke that I heard when I was a young boy, probably inappropriately, but it's a good joke. City boy, country boy. City boy buys a piece of property out on the other side of the highway, and he's out there farming, doing his thing, having a good time. Finally, the farmer comes over and he's like, yes, I knew these people would approach, I'd be able to get ingrained in this community. I love it. Guy comes over and says, hey, we're gonna have a party tomorrow night. And he says, excellent, I can't even wait. I'm loving it out here. I'm like country guy. And he goes, yeah, you're gonna love this then, man. It's gonna be a regular hootenanny. It's gonna be a lot of drinking, a lot of fighting, a lot of fucking. He says, all right, I think I found the right guy. What time should I show up? He says, anytime you want, buddy. It's just gonna be me and you. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Craig McInnes, everybody. Craig McInnes.